I'm sitting inside GM's newest two-door coupe, the 2014 Cadillac Elr. It looks a lot like the CTS, which is gasoline-powered, but what makes this car different is it has a 5.5-foot battery in the chassis and a small gasoline engine up front, a lot like the Chevy Volt. You can also plug it into the wall, which makes it a full-blown plug-in hybrid. What's interesting about this car is that it has the same battery and gasoline engine as the Volt, but 0 to 60 is only about 8 seconds, which is 2 seconds slower than the gasoline-powered version. So the real question here is whether this is an eco-conscious sports car or just a Chevy Volt in wolf's clothing. To find out, we're going to go pick up Pam Fletcher, the Executive Chief Engineer at GM for electric vehicles, and ask her a few tough questions. All right, so let's take it for a spin.
Sounds good.
My first question is this an electric car or is this a sports car?
You know, the Elr was designed to really be the ultimate design statement, a luxury coupe that, oh, by the way, happens to be an electric car.
So this is not a Volt in different clothing, right? This has more power than a Volt.
This is not a Volt. Yeah, you know, the Volt is our heritage for extended range electric vehicles. We've built on the experience that we've got with over 500 million electric miles on this kind of propulsion technology.
What is the electric range and what is the range if you add the full tank of gas?
Yeah, the total range of the car is over 380 miles, and you'll accomplish about 37 of those all electrically, and if you need to go further, it's not a worry.
And that's 400 miles or almost 400 miles on a 9-gallon tank?
That's right.
You won't make up for the additional cost of the electric system just from the savings in gas, but how do you explain the additional cost increase and what are you getting for your money?
Obviously, all you have to do is look around the interior and the exterior of the car. I mean, there is not one detail sacrificed here.
So we've heard that sales for this car have been a little low.
This car was designed to be exclusive from the beginning. I mean, you can see that it's very special.
You were mentioning that the idea is to create a cocoon-like experience, but is the electric drive a part of that?
I think that the electric drive is really the ultimate luxury feature because it's smooth, it's quiet, it gives you that instantaneous torque and acceleration.
Well, Pam, thanks for riding with me today.
Great to go for a ride with you in New York on this beautiful day. Thanks.
On paper, this car doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. It's $76,000, and it's not nearly as fast as a base model CTS, which is almost half the price. But if I've learned something driving this car, it's that automobile design is becoming a lot like smartphone design or computer design. A lot less about specs and more about the experience of actually using it and what you want the brand to say about you. So even though some people have called this a dressed-up Volt, it's really not that. It's really emblematic of a new direction for GM's car design and maybe car design for the whole industry.